Hello YouTube, we're back again. Actually, one second. Hey Google, play El Rey. No! Hey Google, play El Rey by Vicente Fernandez.
Fernandez on YouTube Music.
Bro!
Okay, playing El Rey on YouTube Music.
Hey man, hey, they won yesterday, man. I remember the first World Cup game I watched. It was Brazil and Mexico, 2014. All right, Google. Hey Google, stop the music.
Would bring.
Anyways, I had to rewatch the highlight yesterday from that game. Anyways, guys, today we're gonna do a full day of eating, or just a day with Bryan, with Mr. Built Simple himself. So it's it's 1:30 right now, and I already went to the gym, and then we went to church at 12. It's beautiful, very beautiful. We're gonna have our first meal of the day. It's 1:30, our first meal of the day. That's embarrassing, dude. Good thing we're on a cut, because if we weren't, man, then I'm out of blueberries and strawberries, so I don't know. Dang it. I gotta go grocery shopping. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Meal number one. We already had 2 Rice Krispies and a banana. Anyways, chat. I might compete in 2027 in the summer. I'm still thinking about it, you know. Because once I do it, man, I have to be committed to it. Committed. Oh, my chicken's done. You know, I've been thinking about this, you know, since May, the beginning of May. I kind of wanted to bring it into life. I'm doing right now, so I'm on a little cut until like I'm around 180, 185, and hopefully I'm around that weight by August, late August, early September. Hopefully, you know how we're doing that, how we're taking that approach is, you know, there are 3 key main points into, you know, an effective fat loss. Being a caloric deficit, that's number one. It's pretty obvious. Or being a maintenance, but you know, caloric deficit is, you know, more better, you know, more optimal. And then second is going to be having proper nutrition. You know, with proper nutrition, it doesn't just mean, you know, eating protein and then filling out the rest with, you know, carbs and fats and then just being in that caloric deficit. No, you know, many people think that, you know, just having, you know, all the macronutrients is going to be, you know, beneficial for you. And while it can be, you know, having those macronutrients, you know, if you just eat chicken and rice every single day, and every single hour, then you're not really getting, you know, any micronutrients. You know, and that's vitamins and minerals. And you know, if you know anything about vitamins and minerals, they help support the body, you know, use the energy. So if you just eat chicken and rice or try to fill up macronutrients, you're gonna feel sluggish, tired, or even lazy. You know, even if you're consuming, you know, being in a caloric deficit and eating like a high protein, you know, plan. Oh, my huevos are about to burn. You know, try it and always, you know, add in red meats, you know, because they contain very good, you know, vitamin B, you know, especially vitamin B12, and then iron as well. You know, chicken really doesn't have as much, you know, nutrient dense benefits to it, and it's just mainly protein and calories. So, you know, adding in red meats, you know, be more beneficial for you. But you know, as we know, meat or red meat is pretty expensive. So lastly, it's going to be being physically active, you know, moving around daily. You have to train your body, you have to put tension on it, you know, stimulate your muscles, you know, actively make them progress, actively challenge them. You know, so all of that, you know, being in a caloric deficit and having a proper nutrition, you know, plan is going to correlate with having, you know, good performance. You know, all of those things correlate to having an effective weight loss, an effective fat loss program or journey or whatever it may be. And now I'm eating around 2,600 calories, 1,200 to 1,500 steps daily. I'm doing cardio 30 minutes after my sessions. On the days that I'm not training, I'm going to try and increase that to 40 to 50 minutes. If you think that just the gym and then just doing cardio at home is enough, you know, to keep you healthy, it's kind of not, you know. At least trying to walk every 5 minutes, every other, you know, hour to 2 hours. I seen like a little TED talk talking about, you know, our blood sugar spikes whenever we walk around every 5 minutes. Cause most of us probably glued to our phones 6-8 hours a day. You know, just in one spot, and you probably feel, you know, fatigued, tired, sluggish, or just brain fogged. Incorporating a 5-minute walk every hour to an hour and a half, you know, it's going to be beneficial for you. Think of a sponge. What does a sponge do? Whenever it's, you know, it's able to absorb something, it's going to, you know, absorb, you know, water. And that's the same thing with our muscles. If we walk 5 minutes every, you know, hour to an hour and a half, you know, our blood or our muscles are going to have to, you know, use glucose, run through our bodies, and it's going to keep us, you know, more energized. You know, with a dry sponge, you know, you really can't do anything with a dry sponge unless it absorbs, unless you put, you know, water into it. And that's the same thing with our body. You know, if we just sit down in one spot for like 6 to 8 hours, I mean, how do you think your performance in the gym is going to be? Not really good. So I think incorporating 5-minute walks every hour to 2 hours, you should start doing that. You know, I've been incorporating it, and let me tell you, my strength or my performance in the gym has been phenomenal. I can't even lie. I can't wait, man. Can't wait to start, you know, locking in. I've been locking in. We're gonna take this cutting phase, you know, smooth, efficiently, not quick, not fast, not hardcore especially, because we want to keep as much muscle as we can while also adding in muscle, you know, increasing our performance, increasing weight. That's like a recomp phase basically. After my recomp phase, being a little maintenance up until December, and then after that be like a little bulking phase, not really a bulking phase, like a 200 to 300 calorie surplus, but also incorporating, you know, cardio, just so I'm not, you know, just so my performance is like very high. Probably late February, early March, you know, start cutting 18-week prep. I've never done a prep, so I might have Mr. Christian Arnold, you know, teach me. There are pros and cons, you know, in coaching yourself to a show versus someone else coaching you. You know, the pros of it, you know, if you do well, you know, in that show, you know, people are going to look up to you. People are going to be like, whoa, this kid knows what he's doing. That's going to keep on gaining, you know, more retention, more clients. And then the cons of it is that if you don't do as well, there's a big risk in that, you know, and it's probably like, oh no, this kid doesn't know what he's doing. This kid is lost. This kid should have hired a coach. I don't know, I'm still thinking about that. And with the pros of a coach, you know, you take all that stress off, you know, in the dieting and the meal prepping and, you know, just prepping in general. I mean, the cons of it probably is just being told what to do. I think that's really it. And Christian, he just competed in a show and he got first place. So big guidance right there, you know, big. If I were to get a coach, it'd be him automatically. He's smart. Like, he knows what he's doing. We're gonna enjoy our first meal. I'll get back to y'all. Meal number 1. It consists of 400 milliliters of milk, 2 sunny side eggs with a full bagel cut in half, 8 ounces of chicken, and then 2 cups of Greek yogurt. Now, the thing that I've been doing recently is I've been walking while I eat, just so my GI tract is, you know, in full control of everything, just so, you know, if I were to lay down, you know, while I eat, it hurts my stomach. I'm not gonna lie. So just walking around, you know, in circles really. Just so the food is able to digest quicker and efficiently, you know, just so I'm not bloated and I feel disgusted with myself. So, you know, walking is a very good idea when you eat. All right, chat. Now the reason why you want to have more red meat in your diet if you were to cut. Chicken doesn't really have enough, you know, isn't really nutrient dense. It's just mainly protein and calories. And that's really it. You want to have red meat because they are going to contain vitamin B12 and then iron. And if you know what vitamin B12 and iron does, they are going to, vitamin B12 is the production of RBCs, red blood cells. And if you know what red blood cells do, they keep you, you know, energized. They don't keep you as fatigued. And it's what most of our body is mainly composed of. It's what we're composed of, is organelles, cells, atoms. Iron is going to contain hemoglobin, attaches oxygen into the red blood cells. You know, you feel more energized, you feel more, you know, alerted, you don't feel as sluggish or fatigued. And then chicken really doesn't have any of that. So if you ever feel sluggish or tired, even if you're like having a high protein, you know, diet and only eat chicken, then probably you know why. Beef liver That contains a lot of vitamin A. It's really good. I hate the taste of it though. It's disgusting. Disgusting. I think it's a texture and a taste thing for me. Kind of tastes like I don't know, very pitty, very disgusting. Probably go to the store and get some red meats today. Preferably, if you're on a cut, 94-6 lean ground beef is probably the best choice for everyone. 96 and 4, 99 and 1 is insane. So, I mean, you can always supplement in multivitamins, but they're good. You know, you're able to absorb more of the bioavailability because it's like in a pill form. So it's gonna go straight into the stomach, where the gastric acid is able to, you know, break it down more efficiently, and it's able to go down the small intestine, where it's able to absorb it and go into your bloodstream and its muscles, organs, whatever it may be. All right, chat. We have some schoolwork to do to finish. Drop out of college, bro. I'm done with this. Oh, I don't even know why I need 2 math classes for exercise science, bro. It's so dumb. But then again, I know why. I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta lock in. Little thoughts in my head of getting a tattoo, you know, pop up. Not just some small tattoo, but like a arm sleeve tattoo. Things look tough, but I have to get bigger arms first. And I want it to be something meaningful, something that like is continuing with my life to this day. Many of you guys probably know what a rosary is, the rosary beads. There's 4 different mysteries, and each mystery contains 10 beads. There's the joyful mysteries, and then second is going to be the sorrowful mysteries. And that's found in all 4 Gospels. The glorious mysteries is going to be his resurrection. That's found in all 4 Gospels. And lastly, it's going to be the luminous on June 28th of 2025 last year. If you know, like in the Catholic Church, on that day, it was the memorial of the Immaculate Heart of the Virgin Mary. That wasn't just no coincidence. It was Mother Mary telling me, you know, come back to my son. So it's beautiful. I still can't believe it actually happened to me. So I think a tattoo of that would be beautiful, having the face of Mother Mary, and then of course our Lord, and the rosary beads, and the date that I started to meditate on those. I meditate on that every single day now. I'll pray for y'all. I'll pray for you. Now, if you think we worship Mary, you're so wrong. You're dead wrong. She has, you know, the closest access to the Lord. So I think her intercessions are going to reach the Lord and, you know, bring us peace, bring us comfort. No, not comfort, but bring us, you know, clarity, knowledge, you know, the fruits of the Spirit. All right, let's do some homework. Chat, we just got back from the grocery store and $156 spent. Trying to stay calm. $156. Just think about that. Anyways, we're cooking up some rice, and I'm not even gonna lie, bro. As soon as I turned the camera off in that last clip, started editing more. Bruh. So I didn't even do any homework. We're gonna cut up some watermelon and do some yapping. Big old watermelon. Watermelon. How did that one guy say it? There's a watermelon inside. A watermelon.
Eat of my life. It's watermelon inside a watermelon.
Here you have a stable cutting board, a stable place to cut your watermelon, and a very fine knife. Dun, dun, dun. This big old watermelon. Watermelon. I had to go back to the store because I left my mandarin and my tomatoes. I gotta eat good today and tomorrow and the next day and the day after and every day. We're gonna eat good every day. How do y'all cut y'all's watermelon? Cut it like this. Gotta cut the tops off. Oh, I can already smell it. Oh my goodness. Chat, should I do it? I'm kidding, don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mom, if you're seeing this. Perdóname, ma. Perdóname. I'm not suicidal, I promise. I promise. Gotta cut through the white skin, brother. Man, this is mostly more skin than anything. My goodness. I mean, what in the world is this? What in the world is this, bruh? All this skin. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I want to try one piece. I want to try a piece. Is it juicy or what? Let's try. Chat, it's busting. That is busting, man. Bought was 2 big old packs of chicken breast. They contain 6 chicken breasts, and they're probably around like 10 ounces each. So we'll have 2 a day. And then about 2 pounds of London broil steak. That should last us for like 3 meals actually. And then about 93.7 lean ground beef. Buy some beef flavor, but I couldn't find any. We're eating all organic. No, I'm kidding. We should be eating organic in the first place. I don't know why people like to put organic. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing. Bro, I'm gonna become a chef. Asian restaurant, some sushi restaurant. I'll cook some sushi, some bad sushi. Especially some sashimi. Kidding, I don't know how to cook sushi. I barely know how to cook chicken. That's a lie. I know how to chef it up. We're gonna have at least most of our meals containing fruits or any, meals that contain something that's, high volume and that contains, a lot of vitamins and minerals, like watermelon. And we bought blueberries too. 2 packs of blueberries, 2 packs of some big old strawberries, my chocolate Fairlife milk, my white milk to mix it up with my chocolate. I don't like it too chocolatey. I bought 4 sleeves of rice cakes, 2 caramel, 2 chocolate. Math, 156 divided by 10, that's 15.6. 15.6 a day. I mean, not bad. That's good eats right there. Better than spending $20 a meal. And I had to buy my Jolly Ranchers. I ran out. Let's go! My Jolly Ranchers. Bought some bananas too. I don't even think I can do this. I just cut it while it's in the air. No cutting board. I'm him for real. I've been locked in this past few weeks, man. Let's try it. I probably should have washed my hands because I touched chicken. I hope I don't get salmonella. Oh my goodness. I'm so cooked if I get it. I mean, no gains, no progress, no gym. Oh no, bro. That's what I live for, man. That's my hobby. That's my job. Kidding, I'm a Subway worker. A Subway worker, bro. I'm about to get out the hood. I'm about to get out the hood in a couple years. Chatty, I put salt and y'all's watermelon. Gotta do, y'all are weirdos. I'm telling y'all are weirdos. Forgot to pray over the watermelon. Oh, this is gonna last at least 2 days. Oh, squirted all over me. Beautiful. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Cut it down the middle. And then I'm gonna cut. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Pop it in there. Pop it in there like swimwear. Oh my goodness, dude. Try to do something cool, it always fails. I feel bad for the people that are lactose intolerant. Oh, and I bought some Yasso bars. Ooh, those are busting, bro. Especially the chocolate chip ones. I might make some banana bread this coming Sunday. I need a haircut, bro. And for those who don't know what or how to start eating healthy or eating, clean in general, just start off by 1 meal. 1 meal at a day, 1 meal at a time. It doesn't have to be, instant. You can switch out, instead of Coke, you can switch it out with 0 sugar Coke, Sprite or water or something that's like nutrient dense, milk. Another thing I could do, make some watermelon juice. Cut up some watermelon, put a little bit of, water, put sugar, but, contain, increase calories, increase carbs, or you can put zero or sweetener. I mean, sweetener is more sweeter than real sugar because of like the chemical form of it. Table sugar is what monosaccharide, so it's sucrose. This is good because it contains fructose, which is natural sweetener from fruits, mangoes, watermelon, banana, mandarin, strawberry, blueberry, mangoes, ooh, pineapple. Ooh, I just named some banger fruits. Dragon fruit, papaya. Oh, my rice. My rice is almost done. Oh, it is done. Let's go, man. Let's go. Oh, man, we high for real. We high. But yeah, as I was saying, you don't have to switch your diet instantly. It can be 1 meal at a time. So instead of, having foods that contain, quick sugars like white bread. I mean, white rice isn't bad. You can switch it out with brown rice. See much more fiber too. And then you can switch that out with whole grain, with whole wheat bread. Peanut butter sandwiches. It's pretty good. That's if you're trying to be healthier. Now, there's a difference between being healthier for longevity and being healthier for weight loss wise. Healthier for longevity, you're not really tracking your calories. You're tracking more of the nutrients you're eating, with macronutrients, micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, carbs. Not really much carbs, fats, and protein, but more really, the longevity for your body. If you're being in a caloric deficit, you're gonna be focused a little bit more on the calories rather than the nutrients itself. Because I think Sam Sulek said it best. I could eat, let's say, 30,000 calories worth of healthy food, which is just chicken, rice, salad, the ordinary healthy food choices that people make. You're still going to gain weight if you're eating above 3,000 calories or whatever your maintenance is, plus above, you're still going to gain, you know, fat or muscle or whatever it may be. Now, if you were to eat just junk food like donuts, fast food, and let's say you're in a caloric deficit and you were going to eat just fast food, like 2,200 calories, you're going to eat fast food, donuts, fried food, and you were still in that 2,200 calorie, you know, goal, you're going to lose weight, but it might not be, you know, good pounds. You might lose some muscle in that process. You might feel more fatigued throughout that process. You might feel more, you know, sluggish, tired. So there's a difference between, you know, all of that, but it kind of correlates all together. You know, having nutrient dense meals is important, man. I have a trivia question for y'all fellows. What is the anatomical wording for the throat where food passes down by? I'll give y'all 30 seconds. First answer is going to be trachea. Second option is going to be the esophagus. Third option is going to be stomach. Sorry. Fourth option is going to be the larynx. You ready? The esophagus. If y'all thought stomach, bro, just hop off this page. Okay. Of the esophagus runs all the way down to the stomach, and there's like a little sphincter. It's called the cardiac sphincter because it's kind of close to the heart. And that opens up, and it's gonna go down the stomach. And there's a fundus, and then you're gonna go to the hydrochloric acid. Once you reach that, it's gonna go down the pyloric sphincter, which connects to the duodenum. You're gonna go to the small intestine. That's where we absorb all the nutrients. It's towards the blood vessels. After that, and head down the. There's 3 different parts for the small intestine. There's the duodenum, the ileum, which is like the body of the small intestine, and then we got the jejunum, which is connecting from the small intestine to the large intestine. And when we connect that, it's going to be the ileocecum sphincter, which is connected from the cecum, or the cecum, whatever you want to call it. And then you got your appendix, which I got mine removed when I was younger because I ate like crap. And then you're going to have the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and then you're going to have your, oh my goodness, I got a study chat, your rectus, which is coming down from your anus. If y'all laugh, bro, y'all are childish, man. Y'all are childish. Do y'all enjoy this content? Is it funny? Is it educational? Also, we have your pancreas, which is important for how your body moves, how your body reacts, how you feel, really. Because without the pancreas, man, I don't even know. I think we'd all be obese if we didn't have a pancreas. We'd have something going on if we didn't have a pancreas. Every single thing in our body, bro, is so meaningful. Like, even the thyroid gland is so meaningful. It plays a role in metabolism. You know, your thymus, it's important. It's important for making T lymphocytes, you know, white blood cell, immune system. Your kidneys, important for filtration of the blood in the urine. Your testes, reproduction of sperm cells. There's just so much that's like, bro, like we don't even know. If we were missing something, bro, we'd be messed up. Like, I'm being serious. We'd all be messed up. If we lost a piece of our brain, bro, we'd have something going on, man. This is gonna be our second snack. Probably gonna have 3 snacks today, or 3 meals today. 2 full meals, and then probably 2 snacks. I'll probably have some rice cakes with peanut butter and banana. Bro, I'm gonna put you on with that. That is bussin', bro. That is bussin'. Put it in the air fryer. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. I'm gonna have that with my Greek yogurt, my yasso bar. And then have our rice and our chicken. Just don't sleep on fruits. Don't sleep on having good nutrient meals because they are important for you. And I've been watching a lot of Mr. Eric Seifert. He's a biomechanics. He's a PT. Oh my goodness. My training has been different ever since I started watching him. I've been training smarter. I think that's kind of my testimony of why I'm not so injury prone. You know, why I have such good knees, why I have such good shoulders. I don't have as much injury history as some people because of the way I train. It's very smart. Mr. Miguel Longoria is here. He's coming up, watch.
Hey, yo!
Alright, bro, I'll stop doing that. I'm gonna finish this whole watermelon by the end of the day. Oh my goodness. Also, I'm not really hyper-focused on the scale. There's really no need, bro, because then that's gonna put stress on me. And we know how that goes. Stress, protein synthesis, doesn't go hand in hand. I wanna be stress-free, bro. I'm just mindfully eating. I would say I have like 15 ounces of watermelon. Okay. Elijah Mundy said, I'm a casual lifter because I don't bodybuild. That's gonna change, buddy.
Bryan Longoria.
Look, he's here. Mr. Fresh Aesthetics is here. Mr. Fresh Aesthetics.
Cutting up a watermelon?
Yeah, been having a little yap sesh.
Bro.
Yeah, you want some watermelon? I was telling them how I need a haircut.
Finally got one. I couldn't tell.
Who cut you up? Tony?
Oh, Caitlin the barber.
Chat. We got meal number 3. It's already 9 o'clock, man. So I don't think we're gonna have our snack, but we're gonna have meal number 3. I think we'll have it with our dinner. Excuse me. I gotta pee so bad. Oh my goodness. No way I'm out. Oh my goodness, bro. My bladder's about to burst. It's about to burst. I'm sorry, chat. I don't mean to yell. I'm so angry right now. I'm so hyped. I'm so pumped. So we're gonna have around, since we're training tomorrow morning, and you know, if y'all know anything about glycogen repairs, you know, anything about carbs, glycogen, glucose, it takes about roughly 8 to 16 hours for your muscle glycogen to fill up. So we're gonna have around 130 milligrams, excuse me, 130 grams of rice, around 8 ounces of chicken, and that puts us at 2,100 calories with 165 grams of protein, 51 grams of fats, and 254 grams of protein. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in rice cakes. Rice cakes, you know, have us more filled with peanut butter. I'll show y'all that real quick. And probably have a little glass of milk. That'll be it. That's perfect. That is perfect. We're at 2,400 calories, 172 grams of protein. Probably add in a Greek yogurt in there. Bring it up to 180. 64 grams of fat and 296 grams of carbohydrates. That is just... I'm gonna shower real quick because I stink and I smell rancid. All right, chat. We're back. We're showered. Do we look? I shaved. You probably can't even tell, bro. I don't even have pelos on my face. And if they are, they're like little pube hairs. Bro, I feel like I'd be dressing up nice. You know, just to go to the gym, just stay at home, and just to go to church. Hey, that's all you need, man. That's all you need. So we're gonna have some chicken. Remember the chicken, brothers. Some chicken. You gotta weigh this out. Oh my goodness. Chat, the first time my parents see me weighing out food, bro, they thought I was suicidal. They sometimes weigh their food. They also like to weigh themselves. I think it's kind of funny how it all played out. How it all played out. I want to put it in this plate. The plate looks ratchet and Gucci. Is this W lighting or what? Nigga, the chopper can't cut me up, bro. Too busy, man. He's a busy man. All right. Anyways, chat. The reason why I want to compete, 1, to expand my name. 2nd, you know, reason why, you know, I want to experience, you know, being in someone's shoe. Cardio isn't that bad. You could do it. Oh, eating rice and chicken every day isn't bad. Well, I want to experience that, you know, so that way my clients don't feel as if I don't know what I'm doing, because, you know, bodybuilding is, you know, experience that torture, I guess, experience the journey of one, so that way I can give my insights to them. That's a big one, man. And also because it's fun. Who doesn't want to get oiled up? Oh yeah, we gotta put our rice cakes. I'm feeling very naughty today. We gotta weigh the peanut butter. This is important because peanut butter is, you can grab a whole handful and it can be like 40 ounces or 40 grams, and you're over here thinking it's 20 grams. That's a big difference. That's like 200 to 300 calories right there, if I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. That watermelon satiated me. That was delicious. That watermelon was delicious. Gotta be calm. Cool, calm, and collected. Chat, how's my energy? Is my energy out of this roof or what? Let's get hype, man. I'm so hungry. I'm ready to devour this food. Man. I'm so yoked. I'm so juiced. We went to church today, 7. It's beautiful. Beautiful day in general. Beautiful day. Blessed enough to have another day of living. Really grateful for that. Grateful. We're just gonna empty this rice. Ooh. I'm such a mess, dude. This should last us 2 to 3 days because I love rice. Love rice. Y'all can switch out, you know, your carbohydrates. The carbohydrate that's, you know, complex, that doesn't have, or that has a lot of volume and low calorie, is going to be potatoes. Potatoes are a game changer, man. Like that steak and potato bites that I had. If you were to switch out the meat, man, and put it with like a sirloin, something that had less marbling, or just chicken. But we know, you know, the nutrient dense. Having that with like some sirloin steak or a London broil. Is our neck filling out? Ooh, it smells very peanut buttery. Ooh, it smells delicious. It's delicious. Let me do one more pose. Just to flex on your lighting's buns. This lighting's buns, man. Man, I'm about to choke myself to death, Red. Dang, brother. Dang, brother. Wow. Almost passed out. Be like Cam Scatabo. Alright, bro. I'm sorry. I'm going crazy now. I'm going crazy. This is the time of day I go crazy, man. I go crazy. Alright, bro. Once it hits 9 o'clock, man, I'm a different breed. I'm more energetic, man. I mean, I'm energetic every day. Y'all can't take that away from me. I'm always jolly, man. And if you ever see me not jolly, just know something happened. But it's never gonna happen, man. It's never gonna happen. We always gotta put on a face for people. Be a blessing. That's how God told us. We gotta show the love, so that way we gotta show who our identity is through, and that's through my Lord. Gotta show love to everyone, encouragement, show hope, show peace. If I've ever read the Saint Francis of Assisi prayer, that's what I want to be. That's who I want to be, man. It's such a beautiful prayer too. My hair's so cooked, but I don't care, man. I don't care, bro. Bro, I put so many people on this. It's insane. Oh, look at that. So juicy. So juicy woosy. Should we put this in the microwave? Oh, let's do it. Let's not do that. Man, they didn't have any more G-Huge sauce. It's like a low calorie sauce, like 0 sugar sauce. They didn't have any, man. I was so mad. I was disappointed. Polynesian sauce. This is a game changer. Mr. G-Huge. Oh, almost put up my rice cakes. That would have been bad. That would have been horrendous. 10 calories for 2 tablespoons. 2 carbs. That's it. This is delicious. I'm telling you, this is it's kind of expensive though, I ain't gonna lie. Like $8 a bottle. I gotta stop doing that, man. Wow, bro. Ugh. I feel like I look younger. My external jugular vein is coming out. Alright, look what we have today. Our chicken and rice Polynesian sauce with our 3 rice cakes, 60 grams of bananas, and a drizzle of honey. Probably have a mandarin. Good eats, man. Good eats. Ah, should I eat my milk? I'll have a little bit of milk. Of leche. Just so my muscle contractions are on point tomorrow. Just so I'm not cramping. So calcium is able to enter the troponin in the sarcomere. Y'all have no idea what I'm talking about, huh? It's just science. Exercise science. We need those calcium ions. If we don't have calcium ions, we're gonna cramp. All right? We don't want that. That's not optimal for our performance. Not at all. Or we need those calcium ions to unlock the troponin in a sarcomere, which, if you know what a sarcomere is, the main driver for muscle contraction. It's what our muscles are made out of. Calcium is important, and vitamin D, because that's what helps it absorb calcium. So vitamin D and calcium, very important. Drink your milk, and I've already told y'all, I won't say it again. If I say it again, make me mad. Y'all want to make me mad. Alright, I've said it before, I never crash out. If I crash out, just know it's not gonna be no ordinary crash out. It's gonna be an earthquake, man. It's a different breed, man. I'll see you here in a little bit. Alright, chat. Enjoy this meal. Remember, y'all gotta pray for y'all's food. Don't ever forget about praying your food. That's important. Not many people have food on their tables. So it's a blessing to have food. Let's have one of these rice cakes. Oh, it's bussin', bro. Oh, yoy. Que chulada. Don't judge how I eat. It's bussin', chat. Bussin' indeed. It's always bussin', man. This is like the greatest invention. Greatest invention. Chat, how was y'all's day today? I'm gonna do that dance one day, watch. Huh? I'll stop with my shenanigans. If my parents were ever to catch me listening to that dude, they'd think I'd be insane, man. Because I am insane, man. As they say, remain the same or be insane. And I'm gonna be insane. Insanely done. Chat. I'm so stuffed. That concludes this week's video, chat. I hope y'all enjoyed this full day of eating and then a hangout with Built Simple with Coach B. Very, very incredible. But hope y'all enjoyed, men and women. I hope y'all gained something educational through how to do an efficient or an effective, weight loss program, fat loss program. I want to expand my brand. So, chat, I think it's time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.